Welcome back into the Tommy Short series as we continue to look at the issue of what's taking place in North America and around the world with all the discussion about ethnocentrism and racism and all these kinds of issues. What I want to focus my remarks is that man is seeking to resolve his situation with new laws. I want you to think about this for a moment with me. Now, I live in South America now, but I was living in the United States for more than 60 plus years. And the issue is that if I'm coming out of the state of California, just the state of California alone. I want you to think about this for a moment with me. In the United States, at the federal level, there's more than 300,000 laws. Can you imagine that? More than 300,000 laws. And if you add all 50 state laws, okay, the numbers are in the millions and millions of laws, and yet we cannot solve the problem of the heart. The issue here is the problem of the heart. Let me draw your attention to the book of Psalm. In the book of Psalm, it says this in chapter 119. Look at verse 160 with me. Psalm 119, verse 160. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous ordinances is everlasting. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous ordinances is everlasting. Drop down to verse 165. Those who love your law have great peace, and nothing causes them to stumble. Those who love your law have great peace, and nothing causes them to stumble. Why is the church so silent? And the majority of the church leadership absolutely absent from this discussion. We have to return to the Word of God. Look, God gave us 10 laws in the Old Testament, the 10 commandments, 10 laws that were not difficult to follow. Yet in the United States alone, we have millions and millions of laws that have failed. Why? Because it's the corrupt man accusing the corrupt man of being corrupt. As you see, it's the sinful man accusing the sinful man of being sinful. Because he's trying to resolve this issue with man-made laws. And yet we have millions of laws in the United States, and none of it has helped resolve the situation that we're confronting right now. What would happen if we were returned to the simple 10 basic laws that God established that are to be written on our heart? Go back with me. Psalm 119, verse 161. Verse 160. The sum of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous ordinances is everlasting. All these laws are passing. They're passing. They're changing. They're being remodified. They're constantly changing. But God's laws remain the same. Don't you think it's time for us to return to the Word of God?